Hey guys, it's Blinky here today, and it's been quite a while, about a month. I took a long break just to sort myself out because of depression and being burnt out on Dead by Daylight. You guys know how that feels, it sucks. But anyway, my head is back in the game. I am extremely super excited to show you guys new ideas that I have in plan. But without further ado, let me introduce myself. My name is Blinky. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. I make content for the deaf or hard of hearing players of Dead by Daylight, along with other variety gaming and horror content as well. I post on TikTok short form content of my streams, stuff like that, really cool stuff. I also stream on Twitch from Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 9 PM Eastern. So if you want to check it out, please do. You will not regret it. It's a safe place, open to literally anybody. Alright, so this video is all about Spirit. It is inspired by Ajava. We did have a small collab, as you can see here. We did contact from Discord. I was really interested in pitching a really cool idea about his Spirit video that he uploaded. So this video that he uploaded, he was basically playing Spirit with no audio, and I had to watch it. I was like, that is very cool. That is a really cool concept. You could really bring it, and I thought about it, and I was like, hold on, wouldn't this be a really smart way to show people how difficult it is to play Dead by Daylight without audio, or if you just have hearing loss like me, it can be pretty hard to pick up small sounds like grass, rustling, or whatever. And I think it would be a really interesting way to make it into sort of like a challenge, like a hashtag challenge, and which I'm planning to do on TikTok very soon. So I'm super hyped about that, and I hope you guys can partake in that. But anyway, yeah, I was watching the video and I was reading the comments and I realized how many people like flocked there, and they were just complaining that since they're deaf or hard of hearing, they refuse to play Spirit or killers who rely more on audio, even though the games that rely on audio for the most part. But there are some killers like Nerds or even Spirit or whatever that rely on audio almost entirely. So I thought of it, what if I make this video me playing Spirit with no audio whatsoever, so I can compare my gameplay when it comes to game sense and stuff like that compared to Ajava, who is the person who had thousands of hours in this game. So I just wanted to see and watch his gameplay compared to mine, see the small differences that we would do normally, and I think that would be a really interesting idea. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. If you do have a video like this, please send it to me. I would love to see it and possibly share it. Alright guys, thank you for watching and enjoy. Alrighty, Yabuka. And once again, the title is glitching out for some godforsaken reason. Okay, so let's see if we can make a guess. Right. Let's go phase right around in the middle, maybe next to the main building until we get whispers. I have somebody here nearby. Yep. Guessing right over here, but it could be wrong. No. Yeah, right in the main building. No. Ah, interesting. Okay. So we got a David over here. Dropping pallet immediately. Interesting. I don't know why this person's still on a gen. There's a Spirit literally right next to you. Wow, they got lucky with that. Okay. Pick him up. Yeah, I am probably gonna decide to get on my main account after that. What are you doing here? Jesus. You're gonna pick up your pen, what? Hey, what are you doing? Go pick up your pen. Yes, go. Oh. Fucked by that. What the hell is happening? Why is everyone here all together? Jesus, that's so weird. At least I got a gen done. But, go to the main building. I'm gonna be here. Let's see where they are. Let's go check around here for wait, please. Yep, somebody'll be here. Hello, Jill. How you doing? God, minute card. I'm a 2-minute card. Probably not. Yeah, they just keep running. They're not really committing to the loop. Oh God, it's bubbling up. Do that. Terrible. But we're gonna go back. You are one lucky son of a bitch. Holy shit, I timed that well. I probably got away. They even slow vaulted. Crazy. Go for that as well. Alright, big thing. Like that. Just pretty difficult. Hold on. Back up. Wow. There's no point in chasing this person. We'll move on to a different one. Oh. They got stuck. What's the mark? Did you think that was the vault? What do you say? Wasn't done again. Got him up. They're definitely gonna fall down for sure. Oh, that's off. Bring them there. Go back to that gen actually and kick it. Oh my god. Keep him down. I don't know why he was just randomly there. See someone hiding behind that wall. I'm gonna fade. Nope. That guy DC'd. Oh man. Oh, what a shame. Oh boy. Got that just in time. Alright. Pick up his meal. There is somebody working on that gun. Saw them get off. Yeah, nah, they're definitely running for sure. Not sure where they are. I just saw them jump off. Just saw them jump off. That is crazy. What the hell? So weird. Alright, let's just move on to the next one. Yeah, they have to be here. That is weird. More of a mountain? What are they planning to do? Are you kidding me? God. Yeah, the person isn't. Oh. Yeah, I don't think this person is gonna go safe. Might as well just find the hatch. Honestly. Go find the hatch. Yeah, that'll be it. Put him fast in the cycle. Yeah, they're definitely here, fighting. Fighting tomatoes. Not sure where. Oh, I have no idea where they are. Oh, there you go. Hello. Well. Alright, that is the last. Alright, hey guys, here is the part that you have been anticipating for the most. I believe I'm using that word right. But anyway, yes, here we are going to analyze Oz's gameplay and his spirit gameplay with no audio. So what we're gonna do is when we watch him, I'm also gonna use my Epic Pen as well to yeah. Yeah, you're gonna see my bottom bar, but it's fine. You're gonna be able to see my Epic Pen, and I'm going to point out certain things that he is, missing, obviously, with no audio. So we're just gonna basically like pinpoint the things that he's struggling with in the video compared to mine. You're gonna see, some clips where I show up. So the thing that I mostly struggled with is just when they're running away from me and losing line of sight. So when I lose line of sight, right, with the scratch marks, that's where I struggle the most. I don't struggle with loops in general. It's only if it's from a distance, if that makes sense. If it's like up close, I sort of know where they're gonna go. It's pretty easy to detect them. But it also doesn't help the fact that I don't play Spirit. So that's definitely a huge part of why I didn't do too well. But if I did play Huntress with notes down, normally I don't have an issue. But that's why I definitely want to make a new video of me playing Huntress or Survivor with no audio. Normally I don't really have a problem, which makes it really interesting because I'm so used to not playing with too much audio. I'm very used to just pointing out visual cues. So I'll definitely put up a video like that soon. But now let's analyze his gameplay and watch it. The entire video. So let's go.
Subs, guys. Alright, we were gonna do no sound Spirit, but I think it's better if I actually have the sound on and I just have my headset off. I'll just be relying on visual cues and literally
visual cues, yes.
Maybe like a normal killer. Maybe get a sloppy butcher going on. When I see the blood on the ground with father's glasses, maybe I can rely on that. And scratch marks.
Scratch marks, yep.
A bit easier to follow. Well, we have this, but it's.
So what he's saying about his face, he's basically very right. Yeah, you really want to like really pay attention to crows, scratch marks, anything that's like visually like apparent, right? And the biggest thing about being like deaf or hard of hearing is the fact that we are already very very attentive when it comes to visual cues. So anything that might be moving, like a very small pixel moving, we might be very like highly like what's the word? Like very attentive, but extremely like sensitive to these sort of things. So if you grow up being deaf or hard of hearing, you're definitely gonna be a lot more visually aware already. So it's gonna be already like built in. It's basically like instant sort of. Whereas to him, he might not be used to it. So he's right. Yeah.
I might have wanted to bring. The Wakizashi so I can hit a bit more generously. If gens are being done next to me, I literally will not hear it. So like I have no idea if there's someone here, so I'm gonna break it.
Yeah, before I start, he is using co-op intervention. I believe it's Predator. He's actually, I think he's using Predator. Hold on, let me check. I am back. So he is using Predator to actually make scratch marks spawn closer to each other, which is pretty helpful. So we're gonna see how that worked out for him. He's using barbecue and floppy butcher. I would have like put that another visual cue perk actually instead of floppy butcher. But that's fine. I mean, you can use whatever perk you want, but just to make this easier.
There's someone here? Yes, no? Damn it.
Okay. So right now he's struggling a little bit. He's struggling just a tiny bit. Now there's a visual cue right there.
I'm a little too loud. I'm
Right behind. Did he? Okay.
Remember slightly.
Alright, so now he is watching for collect mode. I noticed how. Okay, yeah. The collect modes are a lot closer, they're more narrow. That's what Predator does.
He's still
That's good to know. He's watching. So what you want to do is really be more aware of. Hold on, let me go back. So usually, you gotta be super aware of where they're going, right? Like focus on the really small, narrow like holes in the game, and that's what I usually do. I just really focus on the tiny, tiny, tiny holes. I know that looks like a bowling ball, but it's fine. But yeah, we're gonna move out and keep going. No, it's Mario was waiting for it. I don't know why the David kept running. That was dumb.
On purpose, I had to wait for my power. Oh, I thought he had disconnected. I thought I felt the DC. Okay, back again.
Oh yeah, he kept running because he thought he was baiting, right? Like that.
I'm actually gonna do a little my intellect. Okay.
Okay. There was somebody right behind him though. Most likely upstairs. Yeah.
It is strange to hear my voice without the headset
Good shortcut.
muffling it. It's very nice.
The reason why his voice is soft, that is very true. I'm very soft spoken when it comes to when I can't hear that much. I get really quiet. It sucks. But yeah, that's very true. That's natural.
Check if this gem's been done or not. Surveillance would have been really nice. Real.
Visual cue. Why is he? So he's missing these visual cues that's right behind him.
Are they backing out?
No, he's going back. No, there are two visual cues. One downstairs, one upstairs, I believe. There's nobody there. My guess, either in the locker or downstairs.
I'm not playing with speakers, guys.
It has to be downstairs for sure.
Literally, my headset's literally on my table. They healed somewhere else, and this is someone else. I'm gonna try it. Bear with me. That's not too bad. I think that's a hit, in fact.
Oh. Stuck. Okay. I noticed how what he's doing, right? He's backing up more. I don't know if he does it regularly as Spirit with audio, but I've noticed that he backs up for them to do whatever it is, right? But I didn't do that. That's really interesting. Huh.
Activation coming?
I've watched him play Spirit before, but he's never really done that regularly, though. So that's one thing, right? Hold on. Can I even type anything on this thing? Oh, I can't. Oh, that dogs. Alright, I'm back. So I've added a text here on top, as you can see. I'm gonna put it over here. So we're gonna put some note of what he does. So actually, in fact, I'm gonna put odd here. Odd. Take that. So he backed up more actually, which is really interesting. Obviously, it's struggling to find where the survivors are, but it's harder in England maps usually. That was smart. Oh, I did not do that. Okay.
Literally have no sensors left.
So what he's doing here is using his knowledge of what you should do, right? And instead of relying on audio, it's basically instant. It's basically like built-in instant that you already know what to do. So the more you play Dead by Daylight, the more you will be able to pinpoint what a survivor will do, and so you use this information a lot more than visual cues or audio cues, any of that. So you already know what the survivor is gonna do, and therefore it's really hypersensitive when it comes to that.
Father's glasses should help out. Nice.
Hold on, that's not Sloppy Butcher actually. I just realized. Oh, okay. Is it?
Oh, dude, I guess.
I didn't know the blood pools were.
That
Bloody.
was really hard. Unless he has iron, even if he has iron, I would.
That's Sloppy Butcher. Oh, I am back. So that is Blood Butter. I don't know if it's Predator that make the blood pool brighter, but I'm not sure what that is.
I also don't know if he's going anywhere. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know why he's looking down though. I'm confused. He's doing that on purpose?
Why are you whispering? Because I actually hear the full volume.
He struggles a lot with loops in general.
Also my throat.
That's smart. Okay.
Okay, we've lost one.
So he tends to phase more than I do, but that's because I don't really play. If he phases more, hold on. So phases more, should phase less. So it's weird because if you phase more, that might give waste more time. Because visually you're not really using. I know it's like most powerful ability to do. Obviously, you should phase, yes. But if you can't hear that well, it's better to fade less. Just that you can like rely more on just looping, just for looping. Anything else you can definitely fade. But I think for looping he should fade just a tiny bit lower if he does want to play this again and try again. Definitely fade a little bit less so you can actually be aware, or at least fake it. At least fake more, fake fading more, so that way you could actually get more visual information in it.
There's more. Okay, someone behind that, I'm pretty sure. No, this place. Oh, that's perfect. We can do 2 for 1. Oh, they finished it just in time.
There's one thing that I noticed, how he faded right before having line of sight, which is fun because he already has glass spikes. But I feel like he should have just keep walking and then fade. So just in this situation, if you can't hear that well.
Oh, and she was
Yeah. So that's also the problem as well.
Oh, what? That was a really.
So it would be better if he was right over here, right? And then you can fade, right? I mean, you put P for fade. So that way you have a line of sight and where they're gonna go, right? Where if you fade over here, you wouldn't exactly know where they would go. If they are smart, right? And some survivors do stop the splash mode or try to hide somewhere. That's what you want to do. You want to be able to get line of sight. You want to be able to have visual information where they're gonna go. Which is why when I play Hunted, right? Or Killer or Survivor, right? I make sure to have some information where they're gonna go, and then I'm gonna pinpoint or think, okay, I'm gonna go here just so I can prepare for anything, right? So, for example, for Hunted, yeah, I do wind up right before having line of sight, but that's only because I already have information where they're gonna go. I know what the area looks like, I know what the hallway looks like, and I know the exit point, right? The point where they can exit, where they're gonna go, where the doors are, whether they're open or not. Information like that is very vital, but if you want to play Killer or Spirit or anything like that, and if you're deaf or hard of hearing, keep in mind you need to have some visual information and change your gameplay depending on what's happening.
Really late. Treating life. What the hell? Give me 2 seconds. Because I saw someone here last time. Unsure, but we'll check. Oh. Please, the game is loud. Okay. Now it should be normal. Literally lower the volume of your PC. I mean, he won't hear me very well, I get it, but... I'm sorry, I'll be a bit louder, but my throat
Go upstairs, yeah.
I'll pretend I haven't seen her. Nice. And the blog,
That was good.
find her, no problem.
Okay. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, so you just want to be like more attentive to glass marks and stuff. I still don't know what makes the blood pool really bright. I'm so confused. Like, I don't know if it's the perks. I've never used Predator. It could be Predator for sure. It just doesn't say in the description. It just does. It spawns the scratch my closer, which is really good. This is a good perk
So
for.
open everybody? I think
It's a really good perk for deaf and hard of hearing players. I would definitely recommend it.
They actually have 4 iron wheels. Do they? No way. They counter. Did they actually drop? Did they actually drop? That's good. If you give me a free hit for
Okay.
no reason, I wasn't gonna tunnel it.
Imagine they went down and just walked.
Oh,
Ooh.
that was a fast ball.
Hold on, let's back that up a little bit. What happened
Oh,
though?
that was a
Hold on. So he keeps looking down for some reason. I understand why, but that's pretty bad though. Like if you're playing a game without audio, you don't want to look down. Cause he doesn't have any line of sight. That's the problem. He should have went down and at least like looked to the right while fading, which is why I fade that way instead of like forward. But I fade that way. But I don't play Spirit often, but knowing that there's no line of sight, he should have just turned. Yeah.
Oh, that was a fast ball. Twice. This map is so good. I don't think Predator is honestly doing that much.
This is good.
Judging
Nice.
by the size of the pools of blood, I
That's
can
good.
actually kind of figure it out. Yeah, you could.
So he had information. He had information. He knew he was gonna go into a room, but he already kind of predicted where they're gonna go. That's really
I would
good.
have never thought someone that can't hear well.
Scratch
was
mug.
Spirit, but I guess you could do this.
The one outside. The one outside. No. The scratch mug's faded right at the door. The outside. Yeah. So
Really? Well, I'm glad it's fun to watch. I think the worst part about this is that I just can't check gens behind walls like that. It's a bit frustrating.
alright.
That was
Nice.
Shut up, cheer.
I thought the cloud went into the locker, but I wasn't sure. Oh man. But I noticed when he went to fade, you can tell the blood pool went that way.
Things are my haircut. Nina, who were locked up during the pandemic, she learned how to cut my hair. And does it
That
really
looks
nice.
amazing.
I don't know what he was thinking. But I guess they're as clueless as I am, which is pretty crazy. Oh, I have an idea. Yeah.
Nice mind game.
Definitely not
Oh man. Nice. Very good. Nice.
How do I hear the game sound? I don't. That's the point of the match we're playing right now. I literally hear nothing. It's working out though. We had a slow game, but I think they're in trouble now.
Alright. Yeah, I mean it's no other thing that I can point out. Just by the besides the list that I put on. It's done.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm gonna have to.
Literally how I feel.
I'm
Oh man, I feel it for all the time.
Does he have Iron Will? Yeah. Question. Does he have Iron Will? Yes or no? Well, let's see if he's got the yes.
No, it doesn't.
I'm sorry, dude. He doesn't have.
No, look how they tried. It's just like yes.
Everybody's dead on hook. How the? Yeah, that's. I'm sorry, dude. I know I'm hooking twice.
Yeah,
but
barbecue information.
Everybody else is dead on hook. Like surely it's not that big of a deal, right? He's not gonna be upset. We saw them all group up here. Barbecue's so nice.
Okay, so now we have a lot of information. Where could they go? So we have. Hold on. So now, if he's gonna go that way, we just gotta predict where he's gonna go. So for me, I haven't watched the video yet. Not this part. So he's gonna go this way, right? We all know there's a vault. There's 2 of them here. There's a vault here, and then there's a window here, and then there's locker that he can hide in, right? And there's a room over here, right? I feel like if he was smart, probably through the hole, not through the vault. Or you could try hiding behind the locker. That would be smart. if he kept going, but it wouldn't be smart since he's injured. If he had own wolves, then yeah, for sure. But I don't think there'll be enough time for the bubble to go away. Another thing he could do is go here and use the vault downstairs, or to go into a room and use the vault, or then just use the hold on there. But that's my prediction. Right, let's just keep watching. So that's just the visual information. That's what you kind of want to think. You use the vault. Wait, what? No, somebody else did actually. Oh. No, there were two of them were injured. Okay. So one of them did go into the room. Oh, so I was partly right, I guess? What the heck?
I didn't even need to.
Oh, same. Alright, so I didn't know there were two. Thought I was wrong.
Alright, let's hope we've seen the barbecue. If not, we'll have to use go around.
Nice. The two of them are in that talk. That's good.
I need this. For the event. Let me get this money. I forgot about it. Oh wow, we actually have a 3-gen in Midwich. And then the fourth one's wait. Since I am here and I'm not gonna come back. That gen said 0. I like Claire's voice. I know, you know, some people find it annoying when it's streamy, but isn't that a good thing? Looking for a hatch will be fun.
They 3-gen themselves today. Yeah. That's smart. Outside, huh?
Okay, that was really good actually.
Nice. Good.
I might have noticed right there.
Yo, why the audio cut now? That's weird. I've had that problem on this map only.
You cannot hear obstacles. So
That is so weird.
You know, I don't think you can do blind spot.
So now he can fade, right? He can try to fake fade or actually fade.
He just,
Oh, he kept going, yeah. Look you right there.
Why
That's
is the
pretty.
music doing that? Oh, is it like the that's Silent Hill map audio glitch? It's been in the game for a while. That's not anything related to my setup or whatever.
I know that spearmen usually look at the ground, and I think I know why, but I don't know. That didn't help
I
me.
thought this was the bathroom.
Usually.
When I saw that wall. Tell me if you hear it, chat. Why is Predator?
Yeah, the
weaker?
thing with the hat, you wouldn't be able to hear it
You
either, so.
couldn't see scratch marks on walls or anything. So from
Yeah.
afar, it's really hard to track survivors.
What the heck is he doing?
And Spirit, in particular, might be good because it kind of helps you to deal with this. And if you're in a core map and stuff, like this can be useful. You know? We ought to check this place.
Behind you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought she was running. I thought she was running back on herself. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, you didn't, do
She
you?
was running.
Hold on.
Oh, I thought she was running. Spirit, in particular, you to deal with this. You know? Stuff like this can be useful. You know?
Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do it. Wow, that's
We ought to
smart.
check this place.
Yeah, you can't do it. What? I mean, I think she was hiding behind that thing. Yeah, that's hard. Holy
Oh,
shit.
I thought she was running back on herself. I'm sorry, dude. If I find a hatch, I don't like that corridor we just checked. I'm sorry, I don't think I'll find it. We'll run here, and if I spot her, you can have it. Is she? Yeah, she is. I don't see it. I'm sorry. No, sir. I thought this would be so much harder. To be fair, without Father's glasses, would have been much harder. Without any add-ons, would have been much harder. And I think Sloppy helped in slowdown, but also helped.
Oh, hold on. Is it a spirit add-on? That's what it was. Ah, that makes more sense.
Grasp possible map.
Okay, my bad.
No grasp, but survivors can't really go anywhere. How is Sloppy good? Sloppy makes them heal slower, which is good.
Oh, that is it. That was very interesting. Yeah, there is definitely. Oh, he's already experienced, so, he's definitely a little bit of his face.
And it also
really funny. So yeah, they definitely, there's definitely some differences. I normally don't have a problem with looping at all, because I already know where they're gonna go. But I only had a problem when I came from looping from a fight distance. Like he said, breaking a lot of sight right before he started phasing. There was not a lot of sight. He was just, predicting where they want to go with scratch marks and stuff like that. But for me, it's scratch marks, but like from a lot of sight. If it's open and it's far and they go behind a wall or something, that gets a little bit hard with the audio. But everything else is pretty much the same. It's the way that I normally play. So it's really fun to notice the small difference that he does normally. But I still don't know if he backed up with Spirit often. I would have to see. But yeah, that was very fun. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. Learning the small differences that we both do. Very interesting. I am planning to make this sort of a challenge. So if you do want to see me watching some gameplay with no audio, with Huntress or Survivors and stuff like that, please make sure this video got 20 likes. Thank you guys so much for the support. I do have a couple of awesome videos coming up. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And Oz, thank you again so much for being amazing and an awesome content creator. You inspire me a lot. I really hope this can, help people and inspire people that they can play Spirit and any other killer, any survivor, any game, even if you're being in depth. It's not gonna ruin the fun. It's just you just gotta learn to play in a different way. Loop around it, literally. But yeah, there's loopholes that you can find. There are programs that can help, and I want to be able to inspire and help people. So you can do it, even if you're deaf or hard of hearing. It doesn't matter. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.